What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, that's Zoe. Real nigga for sure. You will never fall into the day he go. The grind don't stop over here, man. We gonna keep it going, you know what I'm saying? When abused boyfriends realize they've been saved from their girl, man, from their ex. You know, when you leave your ex, man, you think it's all over, man. No. For them, it's just the beginning, nigga. You ain't done yet. You're gonna get stopped. You're gonna get beat up. You might be sleeping and shit, and next thing you know, you look out the window, you see motherfucker looking at you like this, nigga. Hey, man. Yeah, it's never over for them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what is going on here, man. Let's go.
She beat the shit out of me. She pulled my shirt. This is going on in the last few days.
Okay.
And this is like the third phone call.
This is the moment that police found evidence that a woman had broke into her boyfriend's house to bite and spit on it. But this is just one of the times that abusive girlfriends realize they messed up. Like this woman whose own son acted as a witness against her in a fake domestic abuse case.
You're talking to a child?
Yeah, I am.
Or this toxic girlfriend who choked her boyfriend to try and kill him.
God damn.
Bobby, stop running.
Why he ain't doing nothing about it? Why he not trying to break from that choke, man? Bro, just say, so be it. Whoa, man. Come on, man.
I don't care.
But first, let's talk about this boyfriend whose girlfriend broke into his house to bite and scratch him. The date is September 26, 2023, and officers from the Des Moines Police Department are on their way to the scene of a 911 call regarding suspect Bobby Elliott. Bobby's boyfriend reported that despite a no-contact order, Bobby had forced herself into his house and had bitten him multiple times. Once officers arrived, this is what they saw.
Out of me. She pulled my shirt. This is going on in the last few days.
Okay.
And this is like the third phone call. Third time I called the police. But this is her. That's her. She came into my backyard. I'll show you.
What's her name?
Bobby Elliott.
Bobby Elliott. All right, you hang out here. My partner's going to show up. You can talk to him, and she's still back there.
She's not in my backyard. She ran off.
She ran off. I'm going to go look real quick. You just stay here, okay?
Officers saw Bobby running away.
She's a runner. She's a trash dog. She gonna wanna win. She gonna get caught. Crazy, man.
Away from the scene and started chasing her. Focus on Bobby's body language and speech when officers try to restrain her. This is going to be important later in this case.
I don't care.
I'm sorry. Please no.
Bobby,
Shoot me, please.
put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back.
Shoot me.
349.
Bobby's body language and suicidal statements at the start of the arrest are a clear indication that there is something wrong with her mental state. According to police reports, Bobby has a history of mental illness, and as the case progresses, you're going to see just how bad things have gotten.
Break that here and get charged with it.
Damn.
Assault.
Once Bobby had been restrained, officers went over to her boyfriend to examine any alleged bite and scratch marks. As you can probably guess, he had quite a few.
Yeah, because that's still red, so.
That's from the other day. That's from the other day. But she just like tried to rip my shirt off. And I swear to God, on all my kids, still her saliva on it. It's all her.
I believe you. I mean, this one looks different than that.
Yeah.
Officers would later learn that biting wasn't the only thing Bobby had been doing. Her boyfriend had recorded Bobby breaking into his home and even spitting on him at one point.
This is a video of her spitting on me. I think.
Stop. Just leave my home alone. No, the fence is weak. Come on, just go.
No, I want to hurt.
Now go.
This is all over a phone check.
Stop. You're distracted.
Look, spit on me right there.
Yeah.
By now, officers had more than enough to arrest Bobby. Realizing what was going to happen, Bobby decided to play the victim card and started claiming that her boyfriend had hit her first, trying to find the alleged redness on Bobby's face where she claimed she had been hit.
He did hit me, and he needs to go to jail. I'm not going to be the only one going to jail for anything. He hit me.
I can't see it with you sitting inside there.
Do you not see my face? It's probably not gonna be swollen until tomorrow. Or if I go, right, my cheek, man. It hurts. Do you see it?
I can't see
So I can't. So how did
bruising or anything.
How did he
If
punch
it's
you?
swelling, it'll come out. If
How did he punch you?
Full fist, not even like that.
Notice how Bobby shows the officers her cheeks in case she forgets which cheek she was lying about. Bobby even managed to get out of her cuffs at one point.
By the way, your fucking cuffs keep getting loose.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, your cuff is.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't me.
Really? You're fine, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you're fine, but it wasn't me. Oh yeah, wow. So I say fuck.
So far, Bobby had been giving the officers a hard time, but absolutely nothing could have prepared them for what she was about to do next.
Hey, what are you doing?
Can you stop?
How's that working? Not very good. She's still breathing.
In the female.
Because you guys don't fucking care. I just don't care. You guys don't care.
Bobby clearly has mental issues, but if you look closely, you'll realize that she starts acting worse whenever the officers are around. Bobby wants to avoid jail at all costs, and she's trying to convince the officers to send her to a mental health ward. This becomes apparent when Bobby starts getting aggressive when officers tell her she's going to jail no matter what.
I'm not going to jail. I'm going to Sands.
Okay, well, you can keep saying that all you want, but what if we tie her up with the seatbelts? I don't know.
Haha, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke till I rip your goddamn blanket out of fucking jello. Yeah, it's funny.
Well, we'll make sure we let them know that you're suicidal.
I don't care. I'm going to Sands. You guys are violating my rights. I have BPD. I am mentally ill. If that is the case, I have to go to Sands. You guys don't care.
Officers tried transporting Bobby to jail, but she started resisting again and had to be tied up to stop her from kicking at the officers.
I want to see the ambulance. I want to go to the hospital. Y'all just fucking my head up.
You're going to the jail.
Okay, but I want to go to the hospital. You fuck my head up, bro.
We'll look at you at the jail.
I don't care. You guys are just fucking
Ridiculous.
You guys are playing.
With no more tricks left up her
Right.
sleeve, Bobby decided to make as many disgusting allegations against her boyfriend as possible.
He was gonna kill my fucking kids because she's a liar. He said I'm gonna kill your kids. You fucking lied on me, and that's why I snapped him.
Yeah.
Because why are you gonna try to kill my kids?
Sure. Who stays at his house?
In the end, Bobby was charged with criminal mischief, interference with official acts, domestic abuse, possession of a controlled substance, assault on peace officers, and violation of a no-contact order. The only silver lining in this situation is that despite her aggressive behavior and toxic personality, Bobby didn't involve her children in the altercation. This next suspect, however, did exactly that.
To get home. And then
No, go back inside real quick. We're talking to everybody separately.
you're talking to a child?
Yeah, I am.
It's late at night in May, and officers from the Riverside County Police.
Hey, I mean, the Bobby part where she's talking about the kid, he's gonna kill a kid. Even if what she's saying probably not true, I would still take that into consideration and, you know what I'm saying, keep a lookout on the kids, make sure they're safe since she's going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. But she's clearly not all the way there, you know what I'm saying? Damn. It'd be crazy when it's all the way around, man.
Department are on their way to an active domestic violence call. A couple had reportedly been arguing outside their house, and at one point the situation had even progressed to a physical altercation. Upon arrival, officers observed a woman who claimed her boyfriend had hit her and she wanted to press charges. This is how the investigation went.
I came up here, we started arguing, he had hit me. And I told him, I said, it's the last time you're gonna hit me. And I'm just done with it. He needs to get the out of here.
Where did he hit you at?
Right here.
Like closed hand, open hand?
He hit me, he just hit me, and I fell right there.
Did you hit him first?
No, I didn't put my hands on him.
During an active
It be like that, man. It's crazy. You know what's crazy
violence
too?
case, the officer's job is to determine who the primary aggressor is and who is acting in self-defense.
Right.
The woman claimed that her boyfriend was the aggressor and his assault had left physical marks on her face. To verify if this was actually what happened, the officer decided to conduct a visual examination.
Will you fill a statement out for us? Let me see your face again.
It was right here. He didn't hit me, but he hit me.
Yeah. Have you guys been drinking tonight?
No, I haven't drank
Has
anything.
he been drinking?
He's been drinking.
According to the police report, the officer did notice some redness on the woman's chin. However, it was unclear if this redness was the result of being hit or the woman just rubbing her chin herself. You can see why the officers were skeptical of the woman's story. Just notice how she keeps changing her statement over and over again.
He was trying to start a fight between somebody else, and I'm not getting in a fight. So I took his phone, and then.
So he came in, he hit me because I told him good morning, and I didn't say good morning, daddy. I left the daddy part out, and then she changed it up. I came in, I said, I don't want to do this anymore, daddy. But he didn't like the way I said it. I was supposed to be a little mellow with it. Supposed to be a little more sweet with it. People, man. This is what the world is coming to, man.
Well, he actually gave me his phone, and then I took it, and then he hit
Wait,
me.
he gave it to you, then you took
He
it?
hit me. And
How did he hit you?
After getting almost no real information from the woman, the officers decided to talk to her boyfriend instead, who informed the police that he had been trying to get his girlfriend to leave his house for months. And when he showed up to his house that night, she attacked him. Unlike his girlfriend, however, the man had a witness. His 11-year-old son had seen the entire thing and was willing to talk to the police.
I heard. Stop. So I was sitting on my phone on the couch, and then I heard Brittany on the phone yelling at my dad to get home. And then
No, go back inside real quick. We're talking to everybody separately.
You're talking to a child?
Yeah, I am. Go back inside. Do you want to obstruct my investigation? Please go back inside.
What the
and then
That's a child.
Exactly. That's why I'm talking to him.
and then I heard them screaming, and I looked out the window, and then I seen Brittany hit a punch, and my dad blocked it like that, and then my dad kind of pushed her off a little bit, and then.
Pay close attention to how this woman is trying to discredit her own son's statement. She knows that he has seen everything she did, and if he tells the truth, she would go straight to jail.
I didn't put my hands on him.
I mean, do you think, how old is your stepson?
He's 11.
Do you think an 11-year-old would just kind of make up and fabricate a story, or?
Honestly, I really do. I really think so.
After talking with her son and neighbors, the police determined that the woman was lying and she was in fact the primary aggressor in this situation. At this point, the police decided to arrest her and transport her to jail.
You're under arrest.
No. How am I under arrest? How am I under arrest for getting
Since
hit?
you're determined to be the primary aggressor.
I'm under. No.
Yes.
Don't
Come here.
Don't make it worse.
No.
Go out of resisting charge. We have to.
How am I under arrest? No. How am I under arrest? How am I under arrest?
The woman couldn't believe that she was getting arrested and even asked the cops why they would arrest the female.
No, sir, I didn't do anything. Now he's gonna arrest the female. No.
She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. She's a female. Therefore, females don't go to jail, man. Females don't go to jail. They just go to Disney World. They get birthday cakes and flowers, man. When they do bad, they get birthday cakes and flowers, or they just end up on the naughty list. They don't go to jail. That's a myth. Until that time, it was a myth to her. Females don't go to jail, man. That's men stuff.
Sir, please. I'm not trying to waste your guys' time. I'm just gonna.
Get her out.
No. How am I getting arrested?
In the end, the woman was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. Her boyfriend was advised to get a restraining order. However, it is unclear if he has actually gotten one.
If he
Framing
don't-
your boyfriend for
If he don't, then if I was the officer and I get called to that same spot again, I see his ass outside getting punched the life out of him, I would just turn around and walk away. Right there. What? I mean, you actually like that shit.
Domestic abuse is one thing, but what happens when an abuser tries to choke her boyfriend to death?
God damn.
Hold on.
Then make him hang up the phone.
Officers arrived at the scene of a battery in progress in January 2023 to find a female suspect, later identified as Emily, assaulting her boyfriend Grayson as he was trying to leave in his car. Unfortunately, as officers would later learn, Emily was prepared to do a lot worse.
She was choking me, she was punching me, slapping me in the face. She has nails digging them into my neck, my back, my chest.
The officer had caught Emily red-handed while she was hitting Grayson, but even this was not enough to deter a habitual abuser like her. Emily refused to step away from Grayson and at one point even tried to hit him again while the police were right there.
Hold on.
Then make him hang up the phone.
Make him hang up the phone. Make him hang up the phone.
Really? Because this is my house.
Okay, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Emily refused to cooperate.
All three of these people got mental illness. Don't just charge them with something like that. Send their ass to the facility, bro. They need help, man. Don't just charge them and after that they're gonna get out of jail 5, 6, 2 years later, man. They need help, man.
And eventually had to be handcuffed to de-escalate the situation.
Get off of me. I wasn't on him.
Okay.
This is my.
You're being.
Get the off of
I'm gonna
me.
detain you until.
No, you aren't. Get the.
I am. I'll get this car.
Stop resisting. No, because you want to detain me. You're at my house. No.
Once Emily had been handcuffed, officers decided to interview Grayson to try and understand what was happening. Grayson informed the officers that Emily had accused him of cheating and tried to choke him while digging her nails into his neck and face. Officers could clearly see signs of abuse on Grayson's face and neck as blood and scratches covered everything above his neck.
So she's been drinking a lot. And I told her she wanted to see my phone. She snatched my phone from me. I took it back, and then I got up to move and create distance, and she kept pushing me, and then she pushed me into the chair, and I got up and I told her to just leave me alone. This isn't good.
In terms of these cuts, how'd that happen?
Her.
Clearly, bro, leaving a lot of details out, bro, for his own good.
She was choking me, she was punching me, slapping me in the face. She has nails digging them into my neck, my back, my chest.
Luckily for Grayson, one of his friends was in the house while all this had been happening and was willing to act as a witness. As you can probably guess, Emily wasn't too happy about this.
Next thing I know,
Luckily for Grayson, one of his friends was in the house while all this had been happening and was willing to act as a witness. As you can probably guess, Emily wasn't too happy about this.
next thing I know, Grayson gets home, going ape shit. I hear her, give me your phone, you're cheating on me.
For the drugs get money. It's for the drugs, I mean no man.
She was drinking a little bit tonight. She always said every night. She was constantly drinking. This happened yesterday. It was either yesterday or the night before that.
With their investigation complete, officers decided to transport Emily to the police department for further processing. Look at how she reacts when the officers tell her she can't go back home.
That's kind of being a civil issue. You guys live together.
Everything's a fucking civil issue until I have a fucking problem.
I'm trying to explain it to you. I mean, you guys live together. That was a choice you both made.
Yes, okay, so why can we not just handle it now?
Because the police had to be called.
Yeah, I don't fucking understand why the fucking police had to be called.
The exact details of Emily's sentence aren't available. However, given the situation, she was most likely charged with domestic violence, assault, and resisting arrest. These charges carry a maximum sentence of up to 8 years in jail and more than $25,000 in fines. Emily was extremely aggressive towards her boyfriend, but despite all that, even she knew not to mess with the officers, something which this next suspect had to learn the hard way. On the 18th of January 2023, officers from the Cocoa Noah Beach Police Department received a disturbing report of an ongoing domestic violence case. After officers arrived at the scene, they had interviewed the caller only to realize that the situation was far worse than they had originally thought. The aggressor, later identified as Suzanne, had hit her husband multiple times, pulled out his hair, and even locked him out of the house.
She got angry and started ripping my hair out.
What's she getting angry about?
She's just swearing abuses at me, calling me all sorts of stuff like that.
After a brief examination of the victim's injuries, the officers made their way inside the house to confront the alleged abuser.
A long time.
Can you point to where on your face she hit you?
She was just chilling, taking the bath, bro. She just threw jit out and just said, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling in the bath. I don't give a damn. That's crazy, man.
I think right here, I hope there's nothing there. I don't want to see that. I don't want other people to see that tomorrow.
I get that. And then she pulled your hair?
Yeah, a lot of hair came out.
Officers began questioning Suzanne about what had happened, but in return, all they got were incoherent answers about how her husband was having a rough time at work.
Did you have an altercation with this man?
Well, he didn't have a bad day.
Okay. What happened? Let's move forward. Did you put hands on this man?
I did not touch this man, but I know he is very unhappy today.
At this point, it was clear to the officers that Suzanne was drunk. A quick look around the house also revealed an almost empty bottle of whiskey. What officers found in Suzanne's bedroom, however, is what really shocked everyone.
That's Wild Turkey 101. That shit's dangerous.
Wow.
Huh? I see hair on the floor right here.
Got a bunch of it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's much right here, too.
Yep. Okay.
This hair is physical proof that Suzanne was lying about not hitting her husband. Even after finding the hair, the officers still decided to give her one last chance to explain her side of the story.
Okay, do you want to tell us your side of the story?
I've been sitting in bed for every, I guess, 4 hours.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody wants to hear this because it's like whimpering and like, I don't even want to go through this.
Notice how she's trying to play the victim now. Suzanne had previously
They
claimed that
always
she
do
did not
that.
hit her
Why?
husband, but now she's changing her statement to make it sound like her husband was the one who started the fight.
Okay, at what point did the altercation turn physical?
Around right after the time that he told me that he got on vacation.
Okay, what happened during the physical altercation?
Other than he's super stressed out and his work is super stressed out and I apparently
Suzanne later changed her statement for a third time, and it was at that point that the officers decided to finally arrest her. What officers weren't ready for, however, was just how ugly this arrest was going to get.
Yeah. You're a
Don't
touch me like that. Oh, really? Yeah. Is this what you want?
Yeah, if you want to start rushing on us and pushing us, yep, that's how it's going to work. That's how it's Stop!
On her way out, Suzanne began to resist again and had to be pepper sprayed.
Stand up! Yes, stand up!
Why? So you can throw me down.
Stand up or you get pepper sprayed. Stand up now! I'm not...
You're gonna throw me in the ground again?
You know what? We're all turned up playing this game.
Holy
Pepper spray.
shit. That shit didn't do nothing to her. She just took it. She took it like a G. Whoa.
Main ingredients, oleoracin, capsaicin, need specific solvents for decontamination. Since the officers didn't have any of these solvents on hand, they decided to use water while waiting for an ambulance.
Settle your head all the way back. Settle your head back more. Okay, I'm gonna spray some water on your face. I need you to keep blinking, okay? It's gonna hurt, but it's the only way it's gonna get out. Blink, 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 blink.
Suzanne was charged with battery, domestic violence, and resisting an officer without violence. She pleaded not guilty to these charges and later accepted a plea deal, which amended her charges to 2 counts of breach of peace and disorderly conduct. In the end, the court ordered her to pay $381 in fines and attend 4 hours of anger management. Considering how the...
Are you serious? That's it? all that shit she did, that's it. She pulled him in here out, punch him and shit. And that's all she get. She's the reason he gonna end up bald. She's the reason he you know what I'm saying? That's it. She pleaded not guilty. Wow, man. Wow. That's crazy. All these women got mental illness, mental issues, and nobody's taking that into consideration for them, bro. That's insane. The male victims need serious help too, serious therapy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's recommending that shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. It's insane when the thing is all the way around. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, there you go. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? And without further ado, we out.